Oh, Lord.
Alright, I'll just put you guys over onto the proper map. Last we left the party off, they had traveled into the Orklands in search of the missing Aarakocra scout, K. They had briefly lost his trail and were going into what we'll say for the sake of this is a abandoned dwarven fortress. And they have run into a small tribe of orcs. The orcs notice you, you notice them. So, we're going to roll for initiative.
Are you playing? Are you playing D&D?
I guess we don't need this in the combat.
Probably not. It takes a bonus action to command it, and it acts technically on Jennifer's turn. So,
Yeah.
My thing says Jack be nimble, Jack be quick.
What the fuck? We got
Jack be
points?
nimble. Jack be nimble.
Hold a 14.2 and a 17.6. 0.1. Whoops. You see the points on the roll? Like 5 point or a plus point or 0.2.
So that should be for your dexterity modifier for tiebreakers, I think.
Oh, okay. All right. I just never seen it before. I was like, did it break? Is that right?
Also, Sandra, that Jack Be Nimble is another character for the other group.
Oh yeah, that's right. I don't know why it was here though.
Yep, you guys all share the same chat. Also, I have the orcs grouped up like this for the sake of my convenience because you are currently fighting 40 of them.
Oh, jeez.
So, just pretend that they're a little bit more spread out and disorderly.
So how do I... Oh, fuck. Never mind.
What if I fireball, though?
You'll get a good chunk of them. Because you are going into a dwarven fortress, so this ramp here is still there. They are still having to climb up this ramp to get to you guys. So they would be grouped up enough for you to fireball them if you so choose.
Why aren't my rolls coming up?
I do not know.
Knock. Roll for initiative.
Sandra, you and Knock are already in initiative.
What?
I don't know how, but you are.
Well, I don't see anything. All right,
You gotta
whatever.
click on the sword, the cross swords on the top right.
Okay.
And that's how you see the initiative.
Ugh.
Would you like me to come upstairs and help you out with anything?
No, I mean, I see the swords. I clicked on it. I guess I'm first.
Yep.
But nobody's narrating me. What, am I supposed to do something?
Yeah, pretty much, yeah, whatever you want to do. It's
Okay,
you
I'm
and
like
your party
really
fighting a bunch of orcs.
very
Yeah, these
confused
orcs
what's
over
going
here
on.
are trying to whoop our ass.
Oh, God. All right.
Oh, that's a crit.
Over the at the first one. Now what?
Would you like to roll for damage?
How do you roll for damage? Oh. My screen's too big.
Okay. The 15 alone, even without sneak attack, is enough to kill that one orc.
And I'm moving.
Okay, then.
I think maybe over here. But I can't move. Oh, God. Why are we connected together?
Probably because you guys, you dragged and dropped to select both of you guys at the same time. So if you just drag and drop square onto anywhere else on the map, you'll deselect your 2 tokens at the same time, so now you won't be dragging both at the same time. Alright. So, you're moving over there. It's still out in the open, so you can't really hide there.
I can't see what is there. I'm sorry. This is just not working for me today. I can't see anything to hide behind.
Okay, well, well, for the sake of it, we'll say that you have a tree up here, if you can reach it.
There. Is that too far?
I believe you're right here, so... it's just 1 square too far. There. There. Now you're hidden.
Okay.
Okay. Brandon, what's Krillar doing?
He screams out, "Oh, get back, roots!" And I'm gonna hook a firewall like right here.
Okay. Next save, 16.
31. Hell yeah.
Hmm. One. Alright, so let's see. That was... That is 20 orcs dead.
Holy shit.
That's
Yeah.
fireball for you.
Trailer starts marching off. We'd have time for this. And that'll be it.
Okay. Sandra, knocks up next.
Okay. What do you want to do? You want to use your longbow? Okay. This is you right there. That's you right there. And we got to kill all these guys. Okay? You want to use your longbow? Yes, we're using longbow.
Okay. Nine does not hit.
All right. I guess you're going to stay right there.
He does have multi-attack, so he can attack a second time.
Okay.
.26 will hit. Alright, 7 damage. Gotcha. And you said he's staying right there?
Yeah.
Cool. Jen, what's Agate doing?
Agate, I think there's one on the right, isn't there? Just outside the cave.
I'm just using him for the sake of initiative.
Oh, okay.
There's here.
No, those are good. Those guys are all dead. The ones they moved over to the right. Could I cast Entangle on them and then shoot them with an arrow?
Entangle, I believe, is a full action. So no.
Yeah, that's your actual action. You can entangle them and attack them with the cat.
That's true.
Good. Finally, I get to use this one spell. Hell yeah.
Entangle the last of them. Yeah, it's the cat's movement. 40.
Let's see what it depends.
Pull that one. Sure. The cat's gonna move over here.
Gotcha. All right. 12 does not hit.
He himself got his foot stuck in the in the vines too. It's like, oh no,
No!
missed.
You did manage to entangle 5 orcs in that.
Sweet.
Yep.
Naja, run away. Or can all she do is do one movement, one attack?
She used
Oh, okay, she used all her
35,
movement
yeah,
for one
pretty
move, I gotcha.
Yeah.
And you
I'm
take
learning.
opportunity too.
Huh?
And you would take an opportunity attack too.
Let's see here. Following mob rules. Oh, that's convenient. Let's see here. So first off, these guys are going to be moving right up here.
There's not an opportunity attack on the one.
Nope. Let's see here. Great Axe is... Okay, so Naja takes 15 damage from a Great Axe.
I don't know.
Poor baby.
Yep. Let's see here. What is... Let's see, 16, so that's going to take 4 guys. Okay. Both Agate and Nock both take 15 damage from battle axes. Or, excuse me, great axes. And that is it for the orc's turn. Sandra, what's Betty doing?
Move. Trying to get the dog out of the way. Betty is going to use her longbow.
All right.
So just normal, right?
Yep. That's a miss.
Right. I'm gonna run back a few feet.
All right.
Maybe. Oh, well, I don't know where I just went. I went to there's a Santa at the North Pole.
Yep, you went off the map.
I certainly did.
Uh,
Now I can't see the map.
Raylar scoffs and goes, "Oh, beasts befit beasts," and he polymorphs Nock into a giant ape.
Okay.
Crack the screen up. I can't see it. Sorry.
Yes, that's Nock now.
Yep.
Oh, I give up.
He's a giant fucking ape.
Oh my god.
He's got 157 hit points.
Is that why there's a giant ape on the thing?
Yep.
Yeah, I just turned Nock into a giant ape.
Knock, you're a giant ape now.
Anything else for Krillor?
he kind of goes over here and hides behind his haunches and like makes a little stupid, silly face at him from behind the giant ape, like, "Ha get me now!" And ends.
All right. Sandra, unless you'd prefer me to take control of the ape, you'll have to go back into the players folder. Get the giant ape.
I have his stat sheet up right now.
All right.
His attacks are fist and rock.
Yep. Melee and ranged attack, respectively, and he has multi-attack.
He gets smacked twice with his fist.
That's awesome.
So Jensen, do you want to punch him or you want to throw rocks at him?
The Everland.
What do you want to do? You want to punch or throw rocks?
Yeah.
What do you want to do? Punch or throw rocks?
So you fist them since you're so close.
All right.
I'm gonna try picking them all up at once.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't allow me to do anything.
It doesn't actually work.
Okay, just a sec. There, now.
There you go. I think
20 hit?
hits.
Oh,
Yep.
who's rolling? Me or somebody else?
Well, you had to multi-attack, so you could swing twice, so both count.
Yeah, it's 2 20s.
Good.
Yep.
Um,
All right, so somebody decide on who's rolling for damage.
There's the damage. 23, Jesus. 25.
All right, that's enough to kill two.
You
You
can
just
just take
killed two
two dudes and just like crack them together like they're eggs.
But it's skulls.
All right, I suppose that's it for knock. Jennifer, what's Agate doing?
Hitting them with my short sword and running back.
That hits.
24 hits. All right, 7 damage. That's enough to kill that one guy.
Do you want to swing at the other guy so you can just run away without getting hit? If you can maybe kill him.
Sure.
If you kill that guy, you can just run away without.
Yeah.
That'll hit.
26.
Ten damage. Gotcha.
And you can bring your cat. Or somebody. Or just come back to get pets.
my dad's.
Oh yeah,
Alright,
yeah.
so
Fuck it. You can just
Saving
send
throw.
knock. Yeah.
Normal?
Yes.
Motherfucker. Alright. Okay. Let's see here. So the giant ape's armor class went from 20 down to 12, so now he's a lot easier to hit.
What?
See, it's 45, 60. Alright. So the giant ape takes 75 damage from the great axe.
He's
And Jennifer does a 17 hit.
Yes.
Alright. You take 14 damage from a great axe.
Oh damn it.
Alright, back to the top of the initiative. It is Betty's turn.
Ooh, I'm looking rough.
Yes. And Kralar's strategy of hiding in the corners looking better and better.
All right. Excuse me. 8 damage. Next up, Krillar. What are you doing?
He's just gonna firebolt
All right.
that guy.
So do they get extra damage because? Oh no, I guess Greylock. That's not. I mean, that's not. Never mind. It's the 8th and it's not knock.
Right. He now has all the benefits of the ape, none of his original benefits.
But all this damage he's taking doesn't
Is
matter.
exclusively going to the Great Ape form. It's Nox not getting hurt. The Great Ape is.
Ape has a multi attack.
Yes.
Okay.
So the ape can also strike twice.
Okay.
Speaking of which, it is now the ape's turn. So it's Nox's turn.
Okay. Go ahead, Brandon.
$21 hits. 23 hits. Yeah, that's enough to kill 2 more.
I just like to imagine he's just casually swinging his fist.
Just killed 2 more. You should pick up a boulder and just like do like duck pins and just roll it down and knock them all out. Like dominoes.
Jen, what's that get doing?
Phew! I think she should get back a little and then attack with her longbow.
Right, disengage and moving back.
Huh?
Are you going to disengage and move back, or?
I guess I can't attack after that. Or I get an opportunity attack as I'm leaving.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, you're not within 5 feet of anybody, so you would not take an opportunity attack.
He'll hide next to Kralar. He's like, come here, be my shield.
Longbow them bitches and then maul them.
$18 and 25 hit. Let's see. 11 and 7. That is enough to kill 1.
Sick.
Nausea rears up and falls another.
Let's see here. Another strength save for these guys.
Oh my.
Oh. Finally, they break free.
Yeah, oh, fuck.
So that's a crit hit, right?
Hmm?
That's a crit hit.
Yep. Alright. 15 is enough to kill another one. Alright, as for the rest of these orcs, they are going to be trying to run the hell away.
Oh no.
One will get an opportunity attack.
Wait, who's going after them then?
What is Nausea attacking him? One.
It's up to Jen.
Yes.
Yeah, sure.
Yep.
Well,
15 will hit. And one does take 13 damage, but they keep running. Not sure if you want to bother hunting any of them down.
nah, that's alright. That was a lot.
Mm-hmm. Let's see
Hey,
here.
not looking good.
You managed to kill 24 of the 40 orcs.
God damn.
Mm-hmm. All right. And with that one, I did say this the last session, but because you guys were able to go in, you find the magic pond that connects you to Namuz, and he does give you the bottle and the magic bow for Jen, which I believe should be in the party's inventory. Bow of the Tempest. Ship. Yep. And let's see here. You got the bottle of desiccation.
Kralar immediately complains about the dryness on his delicate skin and shoves the bottle into the bag of holding.
Excellent. All right. So, yep, with the pleasantries were all taken care of last session. You guys have your magic items.
Mhm.
The party can take a short rest now if they would prefer.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Let's get that ape out of there.
I'm gonna roll more dice.
Hmm.
You have 6 more D10 to roll. You can roll.
Oh, yeah, definitely roll another one. There we go. That's a little better.
You got 5 more. You want to do one more, or you good?
Sure.
3. It's pretty respectable.
Kralar takes no damage.
Yeah, Kralar just complains about his sore feet.
Meanwhile, in my other campaign, the wizard keeps dying.
As Agate rubs salves in her open wounds. Kralar's like, oh, my feet are sore.
All right, so next up, the party is able to re-find their bearings and is able to pick up the trail of Kay, the Eric Cochran scout.
Ooh.
You do find what Nock will explain to you seems to be an orc temple based on the generally shoddy workmanship. It seems to be mostly a bunch of stones stacked atop each other, but it's a lot of very large stones. There definitely is stakes outside that have like teeth hanging from them, very orc ornamental. The party has tracked Kay's continued pursuit to this location. Just outside, you do see a bunch of dead gnolls. How would the party like to proceed?
What's a knoll again?
Basically a hyena person.
Oh, right.
Yes, you know that the Badlands that you're currently in, the gnolls are to the south, orcs are to the north, and those guys have been fighting for about a year now.
Hmm. So we tracked him up until this point. Should we just, should we holler in, maybe? Oh, wait, let's, investigate and see if we can hear anybody inside, I guess.
Alright, that'll be a perception check, please. Alright, with a 12, you do see smoke from a fresh fire.
Mm-hmm. Somebody's getting cozy.
Mm-hmm. Seems someone set up camp.
Maybe we could throw that little, maybe we could do some kind of whistle and throw that little, statue, that little mini statue in there. That's, made of wood. It won't break. We toss it. Or maybe we should just, holler in there. I don't know. What should we do? We should have had that bird dude teach us a whistle.
there's a message, do I need to know that the creature's there, or can I just blindly aim into the cave and shoot a message?
It'll say in the spell, usually.
It says, point your finger towards a creature within range and whisper the message. You can cast
Well.
this through solid objects if you're familiar with the target. But I guess I'm not familiar with them, huh?
Nope. You don't even know if anyone's in there.
Alright.
Are we at level 2?
Hmm?
Are we level 2?
No, you're level 7.
Can I use mirror image?
Yeah, you can use mirror image.
To send an image of myself in there? Or Misty Step? Where's Misty?
So Misty Step is a teleport. Mirror image is basically you create mirror images that are around you.
Okay.
So they don't go very far away from you.
Alright.
I guess she can't see through that either.
No, she cannot see through the mirror image. They are purely illusory.
Gotcha.
Yep. She can sneak in herself if she would like to try.
Yeah, Betty, you're sneaky.
Oh, can I do a perception check or something to see if I remember any kind of music or anything like that? That like the Eric Cochran's had, or like something that will remind him of home and like show that I'm a friend. And I can like send it out through prestidigitation, like copy it.
I'm not entirely sure prestidigitation can necessarily do that.
Cannot roll perception.
It says I can make like faint musical notes or such.
Out to a range
Not do
of
nothing.
Nope. Let's see what the hell's the range on
I can't
prestidigitation again.
send it out, but the I can make like music and stuff.
That will be audible about 10 feet from you.
Okay, I didn't see it.
Yep. I mean, if you guys are comfortable with making noise, you can try going into the temple.
I guess Kralar starts marching in. He's riding the back. He's riding the back of the giant ape.
Oh, the ape's gone.
Yeah, the ape's gone. That would have been functionally yesterday.
Okay.
You would be able to ride Nadja, but she doesn't like you that much.
I've lost.
I don't think anyone does.
Did you lose your
Kralar
Alright, so Kralar just goes in by himself into the temple.
Well,
Betty
he
will
yells
go in.
out, "Come on, we've got
Betty-
to find him." Just wanders off ahead.
Betty goes in,
Alright.
but very sneakily.
I'm gonna try to sneak too. Can I sneak?
Yes, I would like for both of you to roll for stealth if you would like to sneak. And I'm assuming Nock is just walking in alongside Kralar.
Good God.
Yeah, that's a rogue for you. Rolling 30 on stealth.
I'm saying they're
Alright.
sneaky as hell. A 20 on 30.
Yep.
No, Nock's gonna wait at the door at the front of the cave.
Okay, so Kralar walks in, Nock waits outside, Betty and Agate try to sneakily approach in. As you go into the rugged temple, you do see the source of the fire. It is a campfire. Very, very tiny camp setup of seemingly one individual. What appears to be, based on his size, a half-orc in a long coat. He does take notice of Kralar. Howdy.
Oh.
Uh-oh, you're not supposed to talk to people.
I
This is a terrible idea.
didn't think this through.
Jack.
Were those guys outside your friends?
Who? The Knolls?
Yes.
No friends of mine. I was one of the fellows who took part in killing them.
Oh, good. Good. So what brings you to these parts?
Mostly just scavenging battlefields. How about you?
Adventuring.
See? Well, you're welcome to pull up a spot if you'd like.
Oh, no need, but have you seen other adventurers around here? Maybe a lone one.
Out to the best of my recollection.
Well, small talk, small talk.
Aarakocra. We're looking for an Aarakocra. You wouldn't happen to see one of them around. Ask him that.
Have you seen any bird people as of late?
Might have. Why do you want to know?
I've been sent to do things to him.
It's not a good idea. He might be a friend of his.
Well, I do recall seeing an Aarakocra, but he would have flown off to the south.
Good, good. Can I make a perception check to see if he's lying to me?
That'll be an insight.
Oh, insight.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, do we see anything else in there as we're in there sneaking around?
I'll
It's
need
just-
you and Agate to do a perception check if you're going to be looking out for that. With a 14, he says that he flew off to the south. You know that that K has a broken wing.
Uh-huh. Yep.
With a 25, Agate is comfortable that this guy is completely alone in this temple.
What am I supposed to roll?
If you were looking around, you would want to roll perception.
All right.
Do I see anything?
Nope.
Do we see any feathers laying around?
I also have the 25 that Krillar has the half-orc successfully distract enough with your 20 that you're able to root around. You do see some bloody bandages. This guy himself does not seem to be injured particularly. You do see an Aarakocra feather in his by his tent.
All right. I'm gonna roll to see if Freylar notices.
Nope.
No.
She rolled a 25 to find that feather, so...
Freylar starts to turn around and leave.
Alright, you be careful out there. Not sure what Agate and Betty are doing, but this guy's gonna go back
I guess we're gonna sneak out before Trailer starts coming out. Since he's the one distracting him.
Alright.
Well, that was stupid. He's probably his friend and was covering for him. Probably not after him himself. He was probably in his party or something. And if he's completely alone in there, that means he's not hiding anywhere, but it could mean that he's gone.
Or protected somewhere else.
Should we search the area? Maybe he's like on.
Yeah, I'll say that as you guys search the area, you were pretty sure that there's nothing in the immediate vicinity, no place that he could hide.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. Freylar walks up to Betty and demands she uses her special herbal magic she calls communication to convince him to tell them the whereabouts. Tell us the whereabouts.
All right, say that again.
She wants you to go talk to the half-orc because he can't do it.
Oh, okay. All right, guess I'm going walking in the cave. Come on, Knock, go with me. I'm not going by myself.
Alright.
Walk in and say, hello. Is anybody here?
Right here. Seems to get an awful lot of traffic around here today.
Yeah, our party is kind of tripping over each other, and we're looking, trying to find Eric Cocker, a friend of ours.
That other elf friend of yours?
Yeah, but I don't know where they went to. I didn't see them. Did they already come in here? Did he already come in here?
He did. Was asking about that Eric Cockers fella. Told him that he flew off to the south.
Oh. Do you know what's located in the south?
Whole mess of things. Most of Trasm head off to the south.
Move.
Couldn't tell you specifically where he was headed.
Move away. Oh my God. Sorry. Can I roll for? No. Oh. So, okay. So I know he didn't fly off.
Right.
How long ago did you see him?
Couple days.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he's definitely lying. Was he with anybody or was he by himself?
No, he was by himself.
Yes. Um. So I
So the
see
thing
that.
is, above game, you do know that he's lying about where he is.
Yeah.
What exactly are you trying to figure out? Are you trying to figure out if this guy is a friend of Kay's? Do you want him to open up about what he might actually know?
Yeah.
Right. You can roll insight to determine if he is a friend of Kay's, and you can try and roll persuasion to convince him that, contrary to what Krallar was saying, you're not hostile to Kay. With a 9, he might be friends with them.
Okay. Can I roll persuasion?
Yep.
Maybe he's hiding with magic.
Yeah.
Maybe he left right before we got there. I have no idea.
So we're really trying to help him and get him safe. And we have a very strong suspicion that he might be injured. Did he look like he was injured when he was here with you? Or when you saw him?
Yeah, he had a busted up wing. Orc spear hit him. Managed to patch him up best I could. You know, it's hard for him to finagle around to his back to get the wing injury.
Mm-hmm. So then I guess he didn't fly away. Did he hobble away?
Yeah, he was walking just fine.
Okay.
I suppose if you really are here to help him, contrary to what that shifty elf fella, what that was in here a minute ago, said.
Yeah, we heard that was right.
Yeah, if you travel to the north side of the mountains, you'll eventually come to a small canyon. You'll find I directed him up there. Rumor has it that there's some Aarakocra right at the top of the Merlin Mountains in this region. Figured he might be able to find some help up there if he can make the climb.
Okay. Has anybody else come in here looking for him or asking about him?
Nope, but he said some folks might.
Okay. Very interesting.
Told me to use my best judgment on who might be coming in to going looking for him. Like I said, that wizard fella seemed awful shifty, so I tried to give him a dead lead, but seems you're a
Yeah.
bit more of a reasonable fella, so...
Yeah, he's a little crazy.
Meanwhile, as we say this, Kralar shoots a message to Betty saying, "Do I need to zap him?"
No, everything's fine. So what's your name, by the way?
Nask.
Nask.
Mm-hmm. Nask.
Okay, Nask. My name is Betty, and I'm one of the dorks, and we are looking for this friend of ours, and we will go try to find him. So he went north into the Merlin Mountain Canyons.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, thank you so much. I really appreciate all the information that you gave us. How long would it take to get there?
About less than a day's travel, I'd say, just to find the canyons. Not sure how much progress he would have made in trying to climb that, the mountain.
Okay. Thank you. We'll start heading there now.
Well, just a sec. Was that other fellow correct in saying that you lot were adventurers?
We are.
Don't suppose you'd have, any gold to spare on account of, me helping y'alls out. Being a scavenger don't pay to that much, but it's an honest living.
Kralar's the one that holds the gold, though. You gotta tell her that you gotta go deal with the crazy wizard.
No, I'll see what I can do.
Appreciate
And
it.
then Betty and Knock walk out of the cave and say, Kralar, give us a couple pieces of gold for this guy.
Yeah, I don't know what a decent tip is in D&D.
He
I don't know
flicks
either.
you 2 gold coins and 50 copper.
So you can roll insight check on, to try and figure that out.
Okay.
Insight.
What, like actual, like,
How
normal
much
kind
did
of
she
tip
give
would
me?
be. So he doesn't, we don't give him some random amount and he's just like, what the fuck?
Okay, so
It's for your
you know
fees.
that for the average person, a gold piece will be quite a lot of money.
Mm-hmm.
This guy's a half orc. He's out here by himself. He helped fight off all of those gnolls. He's a bit more used to, multiple digits worth of gold. So, basically, if you go to buy shoes and you pay a gold piece for them, you basically just spent $100 on a pair of shoes that might be worth $20 and told him to keep the change. This guy's expecting some more along the lines of maybe 100 or 200 gold pieces.
Jesus. Do we have that much?
You should have
Yeah.
several thousand.
Are you guys okay giving up that much?
Sure.
Yeah. I can't edit the money, though. The money page.
We don't have any other items that he might be interested in, would we?
I don't know, anything you trying to offload? You want to see if he wants to barter?
Alright, there you are. You're now the owner, so you should be able to edit off however much cash you want to give him.
I just say we give him 100, 150.
No, let's just do 100. Don't overdo it. Let's just give him 100. Put 100 in my palm, and I will take it back into it.
Alright.
Yes. Toss a little satchel at him.
After
Much
much
appreciated.
wrestling.
All right, Nask, thank you so much. We appreciate it.
Oh yeah, almost forgot. When you head in that direction, there will be an Etten camped out in that general region. He ain't too hostile if you just say the passphrase to get by him.
Oh, do you know the passphrase?
I do. Pull my finger to open the portal to hell.
Are you serious?
Yep. Phil's got a weird sense of humor like that.
Pull my finger to open the portal
It's
of hell.
gonna be
Pull my
Yep.
edit
finger
the gold.
to open the portal of hell. Okay. Well, thank you.
Mm-hmm. Y'all take care now.
Thank you. Good luck to you.
All right. So the party seems to have a solid lead now. I guess the party is continuing on northwards along the mountain range to find the first canyon.
Yes.
All right. The party does eventually find the canyon after several hours of travel. How would the party like to proceed towards that canyon?
Well, first of all, on the way there, did we notice like any blood or feathers or anything on the way there?
You can make a perception check.
I'm gonna have Knock do the perception check because he's got a +3. Oh well.
Mhm.
Okay.
They got +7.
Yeah,
Yeah, go
I'm
Jan.
a tracker.
Yeah.
Perception. All right. I think 23 might get us something.
All
Or
right.
nothing. Nothing at all.
So with the 23, you don't find any feathers because they probably would have blown away. No blood because at this point he has been sufficiently patched up. But overall, that's a good sign that you aren't finding anything along this way, technically speaking.
That means he's not as fucked up anymore.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Um so do we just take our chances and just try to go into the canyon?
Yep.
Did
How would
Jen
the party like to
swap
proceed to the canyon?
to a bird?
Hmm?
Do you want to swap to your bird? Because we're tracking them
Or
after that
I
short
guess
rest.
we don't need to take a short rest or anything, do we?
Well, we just did.
Like I said, this is over the course of several days that you've been tracking him, so you would have the
Okay.
opportunity to switch over to your bird. Do you want to send the bird in to scout?
Yes.
All right. As you send the bird in to scout the canyonway, up on a cliffside, you guys would not have been able to see him if you were just walking through the canyon, but the bird sees him. You do see an Etten on the cliffside.
And that's what he told us to look for.
Yep. Told you to keep an eye out for the Etten. That if you guys just go in, he might attack, but if you say the passphrase, he'll let you pass.
Okay. I'm glad we sent the bird in then. All right. Pull my finger to open the portal of hell. I yell out.
You do hear some chuckling from up in the cliffside.
Hey, we're just passing through. We mean no harm.
Right, no guilt on you. Heard the passphrase and everything. Free to go.
Thank you.
Can we ask that guy if he's seen what's his face?
We can.
Just yeah.
So what's your name? As we're walking through.
At this point, like, so he just would have been like calling down to you from the cliffside without seeing him. This time, he pokes both of his heads over.
Oh shit.
So here's what an Etten is. It is a two-headed giant.
Oh my god.
Hey, my name's Stomp Chomp. That one's Stomp. My name's Trump. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
That's awesome.
I like your sense of humor.
Yeah, appreciate it.
So you wouldn't happen to have seen a little Arakakara passing by here recently?
Okay, yeah, nice fella. He's over in, I think he set up a camp down there in the cave. Might still be there. Preparing to make a climb up to the top of the mountainside.
Camp in cave. Okay.
Hell
Thank
yeah.
you.
Yep, you take care now.
You too. Nice to meet you.
Oh,
All right.
All right.
All right. Let's go climb up there and try to find the cave.
we can
Alrighty,
also send a bird around.
Alright, without much issue, the party finds the cave.
We
Yay. Okay. Yeah. Guess Betty's definitely going to sneak in the cave. Do we see any smoke or anything coming out of the cave?
You do not.
Okay, so that either means he left already. I'm gonna go in. I'm gonna sneak in.
wait. If you're sneaking in, if he might be there, you should take that the little wooden idol with you to show that you're a friend.
Okay.
If he's in there.
Okay, let's see here 1 sec while I roll his percent. Actually, no. He wouldn't be actively looking for you, so I don't have to roll perception.
Oh, and I still can't mess with the party cash.
See here. Party cash. Configure ownership. All players are the owner. To the upper right-hand corner, you see that little feather?
No, it doesn't have the little edit thing.
How about now?
No. Maybe if I pop out. No.
I see you gave him 150, you said?
No, just 100.
100.
Alright. There you go. Alright, 1 sec. Having trouble pulling up his character sheet for some reason. Alright, yep. So his passive perception is 15. You rolled a 16, so you do manage to sneak up on him.
And I can see that he's the only one there.
Yes, he is sitting in the cave. He seems to be meditating. Less so for the martial arts kind of meditating, more so he's just kind of sitting there like collecting his nerves.
Okay. All right. And a very
Don't
soft.
scare
Huh?
him. I said don't scare him.
Yeah, I know. And that was just getting ready to say, in a very soft voice, I say, "Hey, I come as a friend," and I reveal myself.
He opens his eyes and turns his head slowly to you and doesn't say anything.
Okay, and I show him the little figurine, and I says, "I come as a friend, and we've come to help you, my party and I."
He tilts his head up on that one and asks, "How did you know I was in need of help?"
And you disappeared, and we were sent on a quest to come and find you. And we did we know that he was hurt?
You managed to figure out that he was hurt
Okay.
after you went out there.
Okay, and when we started looking for you, we realized that you were probably injured and that you probably needed help to get back home.
My question is, how did you know I needed help in the first place? You apparently are friends of my tribe? How did they know that I was in need of assistance?
Okay. So we were hired by, I don't remember what.
You can call me matriarch.
By what? By the patriarch.
Matriarch.
The matriarch. We were hired by the matriarch
Green Dragon.
because you haven't been seen for a while. And she wants to know that you're okay and we need to take you back.
Um,
And we also talked to your people, your tribesmen.
yeah,
And
and they
they,
told us to tell him something.
yeah. And they said that we're supposed to tell you that that you are loved and that they want you back.
He like stoically nods at that one, like kind of taking it in. Unfortunately, I cannot go back. Not yet, at least.
Is there something we can do to help?
Do anyone in your party have the means of magically restoring a broken limb?
Hmm. I
Do
don't
we
think
have
so.
that? I don't think so.
I have
Hmm.
mending.
All right.
That only works on inorganic, I'm pretty sure.
Yep.
Okay. Perhaps we can get you to someone who can.
It is why I was attempting to climb the mountain in the first place. If you know of someone else, I would appreciate it.
We hear something.
Well, where does he have to go? Is he just trying to get back to the matriarch?
Well, you're
No.
not there, so.
Yeah.
Oh.
So can I just call out and I'm gonna say, Kay, I'm going to invite the rest of my party in. We're all friends here. We do not come to hurt you or harm you. We only come to help. And then I yell out the cave entrance, and I'm like, everybody, can you please come in?
I assume everyone goes in?
Yeah.
Alright. He looks over the party. I suppose you must be the dorks I've heard about.
We sure are.
Yes, we are.
Well, I know that you can be trusted based on the rumors I've heard. But the fact remains that I cannot go back to the matriarch with my wing injured. I'm no good to her that way.
Okay. So why hasn't she just replaced you? Do you have something that she needs? Or do you hold information that she's requiring?
I would imagine that she would like to verify as to whether or not I am dead or I have run away. If I had run away, then she would wish to have me killed.
Okay.
I was merely trying to find a way to repair my wing so I can return to her. If I return to her with an irreparable wing in the state that it is, she will realize I have no use to her as a scout, she will kill me, and then find a replacement. I do not want to be killed, let alone have a replacement found for my tribe.
Oh. Honorable soul, you are. Well, then it will be our quest to help you get healed. Do we know anybody that can help?
Well, he was going up the mountain for a reason.
Yeah.
Well, is there a healer on the top of the mountain? Or
You ask him that?
yeah.
He says that he hopes so.
Mm.
Can we send Jen's bird to the top of the mountain? How big is the mountain? Like, could the bird make it there?
Very tall.
Okay.
Mm.
What if we turned him into a giant ape? We all just clung to his back and he climbed the mountain himself.
Polymorph is not going to last that long.
Yeah.
It's like, have you heard rumors that there's somebody up there?
I've heard rumors that there's a tribe up there. I can only hope that there is a priest of sufficient capacity that they can repair my wing.
What if I turned him into
The
like
orc?
into a bird?
Oh, one of your tribes. Gotcha.
Yeah.
What if I turned him into a giant bird or something?
Turn who?
The bird at the Aarakocra.
Okay.
He's already a bird.
Yeah, but without
I
a
don't
broken
understand.
wing.
All right.
Oh,
Would he
It
be able
only
to make
lasts
it
like
up?
an hour, I think.
It doesn't say. It confuses me.
so even though he has an injury, he can be turned into a
Something that
creature
doesn't.
Yeah, that
that
doesn't
doesn't
have
have an injury.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yep.
Is that possible?
It says concentration up to 1 hour.
Okay.
Not concentration or whatever.
Yep.
How do you see that?
On the far right-hand side, where you have that little pencil in the box, edit item.
Yeah.
If you click on that, it'll give you casting time, range,
Yeah.
target, components, duration, materials.
Okay. That's good to know.
Mm-hmm.
I couldn't figure out the length on invisibility. I'm pretty sure it's a minute.
Yep, because that's the combat one.
Yeah.
How long would it take to get up that mountain?
Probably a few days, maybe a week.
Even if
Right.
we flew him up there?
At that point, it will be a matter of hours.
Damn.
Mm.
Yeah, Kay would explain that the length is less so of. I mean, if it was just most other mountains, sure, he could just fly right to the top. But the thing is, these are the Merlin Mountains. These are chock full of fucking monsters.
I guess we can escort him up to the top.
So is there like a walking trail up the mountain? Or we're literally gonna scale a mountain.
You're literally going to have to scale a mountain if you so choose, or you can try and find another healer.
What if we go ask Stomp Chomp?
Oh, what if we shoot a message to Dogwood?
Oh,
He might know of a healer in the area.
he's going to ask why.
Because one of us is fucked up. Who cares?
Yeah.
And we don't
Okay.
have a healer.
We were adventuring, so I took an arrow to the knee.
Okay, let's do that then.
But wait, Kralar did lie to him earlier. What did you say you were doing? You said you were just going to the south.
Yep, you're going south
Yeah.
to visit
I guess
family.
we still
Yep.
are south, right?
No, you are far to the east.
Mm.
We got lost because we followed Kralar.
Raylar thinks about it and stuffs the stone back into his pocket. No, bad idea.
Could Kralar even describe where he was? Did you know where you were, like on a map? Oh yeah, I guess you. Yeah,
Yeah, we have a map.
yeah.
And I would assume this is like a named canyon.
It's the Merlin Mountains, so
Yeah. The main thing people know about the Merlin Mountains is don't go near the Merlin Mountains.
well, damn.
Yeah. Yeah, so there's the Orcs and Gnolls, like most of the Badlands are like in this general area, partially because of them and partially because no one else is willing to get further to them. The closest anyone is willing to go is Blue Harbor, which is that port town to the far south of Trasm, which is about a day's travel from the base of the mountains. That is the closest anyone was willing to build a settlement to the mountains.
Yeah, I mean, that'll take less time to get to than climbing the mountain.
Yeah, but do they have a healer there?
You would imagine they have healers in Kylona.
Yeah, but how far are we from Kylona at this point?
Double checking the map.
feel like
Let's
it'd
see
be like
here.
a week.
1, 2, You're about 5 days travel from Kylona.
You said it'd be a couple days to get up the mountain.
Yep.
Filled with
Either.
monsters.
Yep. So it'll be taking roughly the same amount of time to travel to either Kylona or trying to climb the mountains. But ironically, traveling back through Orc territory will be safer than trying to climb these mountains.
Yeah.
Raylar looks at
Let's
Keem
just try to
there.
let's just try to convince him to come back to Kylona with us. It'll be safer in a big team.
Well, Raylar asked if there's anything else that they should know of that would be a reason that he would need to get to the top of these mountains.
No, the only thing is that he had really two options technically. Is he knows that there are healers capable of healing him in Kylona, the druids specifically, but that would involve him going through the forest that is the matriarch's territory. Or he could climb these very dangerous mountains on the off chance that there's a priest up there of his tribe that can heal him.
Yeah, but it almost sounds like he's trying to run away from the matriarchy.
He is.
But
Yeah, he doesn't want her to see him.
but I just don't understand why, like, what he has on her.
No, she's just if she sees him in that state, she's going to kill him and go find a replacement. Is what he's thinking.
And kidnap another one of his tribesmen.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, which is why he's trying to be,
How far can we
Sorry,
take him
correct.
back towards Kylona without going into Kylona to a safe place? And then
I was going to say we could try to sneak him through with prestidigitation. Does it take more than an hour to get through the forest?
It takes about 2 days to get through the forest.
Oh, that's right.
can you hide him in a mini hut in the mini house?
Yes, in the mini hut you can hide him. Also, you can just try stealthing through the forest.
Yeah.
I think we should do that. I think we need to convince Kate to go with us. To get him back. Can his people no. We already knew there's healers there.
We could try to disguise him somehow. Like luggage or something. I don't know.
Can she sense his presence? Or would he just be another blip on the screen?
So the thing is that he doesn't know exactly how good her ability to sense stuff is. It's obviously more powerful around her lair. But the thing is, like, her lair is to the northern side of the forest, as opposed to if you guys go through, it's like, hey, if you try and go through, like, the eastern or southern side, you won't be, like, close enough to her lair for her to directly sense them. But there is still the possibility of she does have lizard folk working for her.
Yeah.
So you just have to keep an eye out for those guys and making sure that no one catches sight of him.
Right. And I think y'all are right. I think just to disguise him somehow. And to try to get him back into Kylona where we know there are people that can help heal him.
Because she'd be looking for us too. So, because she hired us. Maybe we could, if there was some way to, like, send a message in to get a healer out.
You do have the sending stones.
Towards, like, the southern border, eastern border, or whatever, of the forest.
What do the
And
sending
then we had to
stones go?
explain to Dogwood.
Do the sending stones go to anybody else or just Dogwood?
So far, just Dogwood. You have one half of a pair of sending stones. Dogwood has the other, the twin, to it.
Well, if they're a healer, you don't have to find somebody specific that can, like, heal a bird wing. you could just lie to Dogwood and be like, hey, we need a healer out here for our party.
Yeah, but
So-
also we're way far away from where we suppose we were going.
It'd still take us like
It doesn't
days
matter.
to get back home, so if we could
I think
send
we're
something
overthinking
ahead of
that.
time by the time we get there, like at a meetup point.
I think that's a good idea.
Okay, so the Sending Stone does allow you to send a 25-word message to Dogwood. Roughly, what would you guys like to say?
I guess I'd like to should establish some kind of meetup point like on the map, and say we're heading. Because how many days is it going to take us to get to the border of the forest?
I'll say if you guys take 5 days, then you can get there safely to either the southern or eastern side without running into any orcs or other monsters.
Okay, send healer to meet us. To meet dorks. Where?
South of forest, east of forest.
East
I guess it doesn't matter. We'll just aim for one.
forest. Are there any like safe places there?
You did find that destroyed town, so you could probably camp out there.
Okay. Send healer to
Ashen
Mhm.
Ford.
dorks at Ashton Ford.
Yeah, you can say to send a healer to Ashenford.
Ashton Ford. Does that sound good, guys?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
We'd be like, we can pay him.
All right. You're including into the message that you can pay him?
I mean, that might get somebody out there, you know. Feel like willing to pay a healer to get out here if somebody can come out here.
Okay. Send healer to meet dorks at Ashton Ford. We will compensate.
Mm-hmm. That sounds good. And yeah, specify a time frame, I guess.
3 days? 4 days? How long is it going to take us to get there? 4 days?
5 days for safe travel.
Okay. 5 days.
Yeah, that way we're well out of that
No,
Green Dragon's range.
Mm-hmm.
5 days.
If we
for
compensate
safe
somebody,
travel.
they might keep their mouth shut, you know?
Yeah. Okay. Send healer to meet dorks at
Intimidate 'em a little
Ford.
bit.
We will compensate.
Like, hey, here you go. Here's some gold. Shut the fuck up. You ain't seen nothing.
To meet dorks in 5 days at Ashton Ford. We will compensate healer. Does that sound good?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Hopefully that gets it.
All right. Moving things along, you guys spend the 5 days to travel safely and sneakily through Orklands, avoiding anything that's actually like would be a danger. You may get into a skirmish here or there, but nothing you guys can't handle, even with Kay in tow. You do manage to eventually make it back to Ashenford. After looking around for a little bit, you don't see anyone, but before you can have a thorough search of Ashenford, a hawk swoops down towards you guys and transforms into a druid right before you.
Ah. Awesome.
Greetings, my name is Tilnit. I believe you are the dorks that requested the aid of a healer.
Yes, we did. Thank you for meeting us.
That is us.
Right then. Which one of you is the one that is injured?
I mean, do we not obviously see the injured person?
Not if he's wearing a cape or something.
Yeah, you probably would have put a cloak on him or something. Also,
Yeah.
again,
Okay, so then let's ask for his, we'll ask for his discretion, along with his abilities for some compensation. I guess.
discretion.
Yeah, we don't.
Go ahead.
We don't want other people knowing that we asked you out here for assistance.
Or specifically what happens out here. You know, what stays in
Yeah.
Vegas, kind of deal.
Well, to be fair, Dogwood did come to us to say that you needed a healer out here, but I suppose any details of what happens out here could be kept secret.
Yes,
That's-
exactly.
That's
That'd be
exactly
great.
what we need.
Right? And so he does check to make sure it is just Kay that needs healing. If that's the case, then yes, he will heal Kay's wing.
Yay!
How much?
That's awesome.
How much are you charging us?
Yeah, should one of us know that already without having to ask that?
The
Should
druids
we-
don't have
what is
much use for money, but because
Oh.
of that, we typically don't have much in the way of money to pay the Adventurers Guild in the event that we do need assistance. However, as we have just provided you assistance, I suppose it would be only fair if you were to take on a job for us in exchange.
Okay.
For the druids?
Yes.
Cool.
Do
That
you
sounds kind of.
do you already have a job in mind?
We shall go through the official channels, as is only proper, but the payment will already be taken care of in full if the healing and the discretion is what you desired.
Okay. All right. Thank
Just how dangerous is this mission you're thinking of?
For someone of your caliber, who just traveled through the Orklands without even taking on an official job to do so, should be pretty trivial overall, I would think.
All right, sounds like a good deal.
Very good. And if you have no further use for him, he'll just turn back into a hawk and fly off.
you. Oh, did he heal us?
Yeah, he healed Kay.
Oh, okay.
Mhm.
So now Kay can flap around and fly?
Yep, Kay can fly now.
Oh, yay. Well, damn. Worked out quite well.
All right, now we just gotta get back home.
Would Kralar been able to learn any of those Twitter scrolls?
What on the way? Days.
Probably not, because you guys actually would have been like moving around, trying to sneak, fighting, possibly. So that would require some downtime to do that. But hey, you will have some downtime coming up, so there's that.
All right. Well, we're gonna. I guess we can walk into the forest now
Mm-hmm.
because we have healed Eric Hopper in our presence, and we can help find.
If we go straight to the dragon,
Do you know? Do you know where the
what if
matriarch
we go through
lives?
the dragon to get our reward?
So the thing is, like, he can take you to the rough approximate location of where, like, her presence is strong enough, and she'll
Okay.
be in touch with you guys there.
Okay, let's do that.
All right. So
Um,
you guys are following Kay's lead, and he'll escort you through the forest to find the matriarch.
Yes,
All right.
I think that's a good idea. You guys, is that a good idea?
have we taken enough rest that? Sorry, Agate's character is still fucked up. I'm just worried about her.
Yes, you.
Matriarch.
Since you guys are successfully out of the Orklands, you can take a benefit from a long rest proper.
Awesome.
Yes, it will take a couple days traveling through the forest to get to the northern region. You guys just let me know when you're good to enter into the area in question.
I guess I'm ready. What do you are?
I'm ready.
All right. So, the party does travel along. You're not being particularly stealthy. After about a day's or so travel, you do manage to come across. You do see some lizard folk patrolling, like a lone lizard folk over here, well, maybe one lone by itself over there. They take notice of you, but beyond that, they don't like bother you too much. Eventually, like the forest does start to get misty as you guys are traveling,
Mm-hmm.
and as the party travels through the mist, Agate takes note of a squirrel that hops up on a rock, and just a little chirp, 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 chirp. And then it starts screeching, and its bones start cracking, and its
Oh.
mouth distorts. Well, look who's come back to roost.
Oh my. Is this the matriarch?
I'm trying not to show it, but Agate might be shaking her little dwarf boots.
So, matriarch, I believe we found your missing Aristocracy.
So you did, and an excellent job you did too. Now, I am a little curious as to what the issue was in the first place.
What issue?
Oh, you did go missing.
Kay is such an honorable individual, I was worried he might have gotten injured or possibly killed, but here he is, completely fine. Seems a
Well,
little out of character if he decided to just run away.
well, Your Highness, he actually was injured, and we were able to find him and help him get healed and returned him to you.
Wasn't
He
injured.
is- He is very honorable.
He was fighting for 40 days and 40 nights, declares Kralar.
and we assisted him. We were able to fend off the orcs and come back.
The squirrel's
yeah,
neck
yeah,
kind of cracks as it turns to Kralar, and then cracks as it turns back to the rest of the party. So, your lots went above and beyond. Not only retrieved my scout, but also fixed him up good as new. Seems I was right in hiring your little party.
At your service.
Well, not anymore. Our service is done now. Said
Of
something
course,
about
I
a
will
robot.
offer the agreed upon payment, but because you did such an excellent job, I could possibly bestow a little bit extra on you if you were willing to meet with me personally.
Kralar looks this creepy, fucked up bird in the eyes and says,
The squirrel.
or sorry, squirrel goes, well, where is it then?
I mean, I guess we should follow her.
I think we should stay on
I
her
don't
good side.
know.
I think
We
we should
trust
stay on the
her.
good
They
side.
are conniving.
They are, but we've already shown that we're good at what we do.
I don't know.
Kralar starts marching off decidedly.
Why can't she just like meet us in like a Walmart parking lot or something?
This is the first time where Kralar's ever been ripped off. He's never been ripped off before. He wise the streets. It's following this demon scroll's instructions.
I say, Knock, you want to go meet the green dragon? Knock said yes.
All right, then.
So if
just
you
one
guys don't want to go, you don't have to, but we are going to go.
No,
So-
we will.
So do we want to take Kay
In
with
case
us?
you need backup or extra arms for gold, we should go with
There
you
you go.
guys.
Okay. So what are we doing with Kay now? Now that you know he's returned and he's safe.
Well, he's just going to continue to be your scout.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, she
Mhm.
explains that he'll be going back to his scouting duties.
Okay. Can he go? Can we ask a favor and let him go visit his family so they know he's okay?
Of course. I'm nothing if not agreeable. Kay knows this.
Okay. Is that satisfactory with you, Kay?
He stoically nods.
Okay. All right.
So we're going to accompany
down.
him to do that, I guess. Or no, I guess not, because that's
He
a
doesn't.
hell of a for us.
Yeah. Yeah, he doesn't. I guess he doesn't need us. But don't forget to come back.
Yeah, wanted to accompany him to make sure he got his allotted
Mhm.
time.
Okay. All right. So whatever Kay decides to do, he could do, and we will. Are you going to show us the way to meet you? Or are you going to just show up right here in front of us?
The squirrel's body cracks as it points off in a direction. Just proceed forward that way. You'll receive your gift in due time.
Okay. All right. Okay. Come on, Knock. You
All
go
right,
first.
Freelar leads the charge.
All right. Somebody go.
All four is going off in the direction that the squirrel pointed.
Sure.
All right.
Can I do like an investigation to see if I see like a lot of activity, like dragon activity in the area?
You can do an
Like
investigation
if she's
check,
been
sure.
like leaving and going a lot.
Well, yeah, she messed it up. This is her fucking area.
There's a lot of mist. You can't see any trace of a dragon.
Okay.
Ah, it's fucking spooky.
Mm.
That one.
I'm terrified.
As the party is traveling through the misty forest, a voice echoes throughout the woods. Breathe deep, adventurers. It will only hurt for a moment. Then
Oh,
you shall
no.
have my gift and your reward.
Ah, fuck.
God.
Get the fuck out of here. Cover your mouths. It's poison.
Is the party
Can I
running?
cast detect magic?
I'm gonna. Well, of course, everything she has is magic. I'm doing it. I might
You're
die in the process, but I'm gonna do it.
Okay. So Betty's breathing in deep. Anyone else?
Breathing in
Breathe in deep.
No,
Yes.
yeah, but
Breathe in deep.
if I do detect magic, I can learn the school of magic.
If there is one.
No,
If there
she's
is
just trying to
one.
fucking kill us. She's
If-
trying to
yeah, if
poison
there
us.
is.
No, don't breathe in deep. What the hell is wrong with you? You should cover your mouth. We should get the hell out of here. What can Tiny Hut save us? What are we doing?
No, it takes fucking 10 minutes to cast Tiny Hut.
Fuck.
Or no, 1 minute.
All right. If you guys want to run away, go ahead. Betty's gonna trust the dragon.
Fuck that shit.
Okay, so Agate's running.
Yes.
Freylar, like an
I guess
idiot,
that's
tries
like the
to
hell
stands and tries to cast Tiny Hut, and in the process ends up breathing in the gas. Because
Okay.
it takes a whole minute.
No, Agate is trying to cover her face and get out of the. What do I need to roll for that? Athletics or something?
No, if you decide to cover your face and you're going to run back the other direction, you can just do that.
Okay.
Are you going to stay or are you going to run? Okay, Knock is running.
Breathe in
Okay,
poisonous.
Knock is running away with Agate.
Yeah.
Okay, so Grillar's going to stay in his one spot trying to cast Tiny Hut. Betty
Yep.
is moving forward, breathing in.
Yep. I'm going to be rolling for a new character.
Okay,
Oh, no.
Betty and Krillar now have a new feat.
Okay.
Gift of the Chromatic Dragon, specifically the green version. As a bonus action, you can touch a simple or martial weapon and infuse it with one of the following damage types. In this case, it's poison. For the next minute, the weapon deals an extra 1d4 damage of the type, poison. After you use this bonus action, you can't do so again until you finish a long rest. Additionally, reactive resistance. When you take poison damage, you can use your reaction to give yourself resistance to that instance of damage. You can use this reaction a number of times equal to your proficiency bonus, and you regain all expended uses when you finish a long rest.
All right.
Well, I still knew it was poison.
Yes, the two of them do cough a bit. It burns their lungs, but they do not lose consciousness. They do not take damage. Instead, they both gain the feat.
Awesome.
Freelard
Bad.
leans back and thinks about that odd pipe he found in that shack, and it being a very familiar feeling.
As
It-
Betty proceeds
yeah.
forward
Uh-huh.
through the forest, she does find what seems to be a rather large bird's nest that mostly sticks out to her because it is right in front of her, and there seems to be something shiny in it.
Who is this?
Betty.
Okay.
A large bird's nest.
Yes,
well,
about
obviously that's the dragons. No.
It's pretty small for a dragon. It's about the size of like a large eagle might be.
Okay.
You approach the nest.
Okay, so I approach the nest.
Okay. Inside, you find an amulet, a staff, a stone, and a set of rings.
Staff, a stone, and 2 rings. Okay.
Mm.
Do we know what these are? Or is she going to tell us what they are?
She has not told you what they are, but as you pick them up, you do notice that they are all 4 of these items are magical.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
Of course. I look forward to hiring you in the future, brave little elf.
Thank you. Thank you for our extra gift.
Has the mist faded, and I can see, and the people that escape can see what's happening.
No, the mist persists, and she
Okay.
has moved on far enough along that you can neither hear nor see any of what's going on with Betty.
Okay.
Ooh,
Can
it's still
Can I
like
ask her what the amulet? Can I ask her what these items are for? Will she tell us? Tell me.
She'll explain that they're your reward.
Okay.
You know
So
that
we'll
you can
just have to,
spend
like,
an hour to
investigate
identify
them
these
later.
Okay.
when you're back at the city.
Okay.
Mhm.
All right. Yay. All right. Can we go get a beer now?
Yeah,
Does she need anything
fine for
else
us.
from us, or are we free to go?
You're free
I'm
to
sure
go.
she'll find
Okay.
us.
Yeah, she needs us. Probably what the rings are for.
God damn it! I was under the impression that I had filled these out, but apparently I had not. So just a second while I pull these descriptions up. The rings are Picker's Pocket. Brandon, you sent those to me earlier. So this is how you get access to that.
Picker's
Nice.
pocket.
Yes. That was a magic item that Brandon found on Reddit. He thought it would be nice for his character, so hey, he has it now.
Awesome.
Oh, is that the little pocket?
Yeah, the 5-finger discount thing.
Yeah. Yes.
Yep.
Actually, so the bottle of
Merry
desiccation
Christmas, everyone.
Freylar puts into the glove.
All right. The stone is an ion stone of protection. Let's see here. When you use an action to toss this stone into the air, the stone orbits your head at a distance of 1d3 feet and confers a benefit to you. Thereafter, another creature must use an action to grasp or net the stone to separate it from you, either by making a successful attack roll against an AC of 24 or a successful 24 dexterity check, so it's going to be very hard to take the stone from your head. You can use an action to seize the stone and put it away, ending the effect. basically, when you toss the stone in your above your head, it starts rotating around you. Requires attunement. Gives you a +1 bonus to your AC. Pretty much.
Okay, but it's just very hard to knock off your head, but someone can.
Yes, if they specifically target the stone, they can knock it off.
Okay.
But does the stone break? Like, does the stone have hit points, or is it just like get knocked down?
The stone itself has an AC of 24 and 10 hit points, and resistance to all damage. It is considered to be an object that is being worn while it orbits your head, so, as you know, a lot of spells and effects can't target stuff that's being worn.
Okay.
So, it spends more time trying to, like, explain how difficult it is to get the stone away from your head, as opposed to the very simple benefit of, yeah, it just increases your armor class by 1.
Okay.
Next up is Staff of the Python. Let's see here. You can use an action to speak the staff's command word and throw the staff at the ground within 10 feet of you. The staff becomes a giant constrictor snake under your control and acts on its own initiative count. By using a bonus action to speak the command word again, you can return the staff to its normal form in a space formerly occupied by the snake. On your turn, you can mentally command the snake if it is within 60 feet of you and you aren't incapacitated. You decide what action the snake takes, where it moves during its next turn, blah, blah, blah. Basically, you can just turn the staff into a big snake, and now you have control over that snake.
Okay.
Catch is, if the snake is reduced to 0 hit points, it dies, reverts to its staff form, the staff then shatters and is destroyed. If the snake reverts to staff form before losing all of its hit points, it regains all of them.
And it can only be changed into the snake once a day.
No, you can just do that whenever.
Oh, so you can just change it to and from snake whenever? Or can it only be turned into a snake and then it lasts X amount of time, and then it changes it back?
You can freely turn it back and forth between a snake and a staff.
That's pretty cool.
Yep.
Like what's his face from Aladdin?
Yeah, I was trying to think of Jafar.
Yeah.
Yeah, something like that. And finally, the amulet is an amulet of health. Your constitution score is 19 while you wear this amulet and are attuned to it. It has no effect if your constitution is 19 or higher without it.
Okay.
So, overall, you got some pretty good magic items, and 2 of you got brand new feet out of the deal.
I still
And-
stand by my choice. She could have just poisoned their asses.
She could have.
Just
Imagine-
dropped them dead and gobbled them up.
No.
Yeah. She
that's
could have.
fair. It's reasonable. You were worried about a dragon that has a long, scary history behind her.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm not criticizing you. That's the
followed
thing.
her so
This
far,
is
then
how
she
she
was like,
operates.
yeah, and then she was like, breathe in, all cryptid.
Yeah.
And she's like, "Oof, no, too spooky for me. No, thank you.
That is fair. All right, everybody say bye to Craig.
Bye,
Bye, Craig.